Hey Lincoln!
We had a very exciting week this week at Lincoln Junior High.
First off, congrats to the 7th and 8th grade girls basketball players for both winning conference. We will hear from the girls in the studio later in the show.
Also, congrats to the science fair winners who will be in the studio later in the show. Shout out to Taya Wagner, Meg Robinson, Gavin Rees, and Cooper Van Driesch, who were declared national broadcasting winners in New York City this past weekend.
In other news, the LGH Jazz Band competed in the fort this past Friday and got a gold plaque.
We have a big show coming up today.
Enjoy the show.
And have a great day, Lincoln.
It's time for lunch.
It's Food Friday! I'm Morgan. And I'm Carly, your breakfast and lunch anchors. On Monday, we will be having breakfast sliders with cereal, fruit, and juice. Now let's slide on to what's for lunch with Carly.
Let us talk about what's for lunch on Monday. Lunch on Monday is walking taco, salsa, corn, and a fruit choice.
That's it for lunch. We hope you have a great weekend, Lincoln.
Welcome to Hopple's Happenings with Carissa Hall. So, Mr. Hopple, what do you have in store for us today?
Thanks for letting me be here today, Carissa. Now, a couple different things I want to talk about today. One, I want to talk about that we have a roller skating incentive that's coming up here towards the end of the month of March, both for 7th and 8th grade. Students should have already received permission slips for that already. The reason why the students got that is because you will qualify for not having the office referrals or discipline points. Those were handed out during your advisory time. So we'll have one time will be for 7th grade and one will be for 8th grade. So that's coming up. So try to get those permission slips back into the office. The other thing is we're starting to get a little bit warmer temperatures. So with those warmer temperatures, we'll be going outside for recess. So make sure you start wearing those jackets because at some point we will be going outside, maybe as early as tomorrow. So make sure you have your jackets. The other reminder is, as we're here throughout the school day, remember to keep those hoods down and those cell phones away for the day. Those are things we've had since the start of the school year, so that will make Lincoln a better place. So try to make sure you do that each and every day. Thanks.
Thanks for listening, LGH. See you next week on Hopple's Happenings.
Hey Lincoln, it's Chris and Rylan here. Hope you guys are having a fabulous Friday.
First, we would like to congratulate the 7th and 8th grade basketball teams for the first time in 15 years for both winning conferences, so great job, ladies.
Also, we would like to congratulate Taya Wagner, Meg Robinson, Cooper Van Driesch, Gavin Rees, Brighton Bird, Kine Scruder,
Hope Rendall, Daphne Arriaga, Cameron Sly, and Connor Schmidlin for all being named finalists in the Radio and Television International Broadcasting Competition.
Kyle Amba, Evan Brenneman, Olive Lawrence, Kai Shook, and Cassidy Riddle are first place winners at the Notre Dame Science Competition from last weekend.
We will hear more about their experience at Notre Dame later in the show.
Congratulations to all these talented LGH students.
Thank you for listening, LGH.
We hope you have a great day, Lincoln.
I'm here with science fair winners Kyle Umbog and Evan Brenneman. So your project is titled Wind Turbine. Can you tell me what it's about?
So basically we were just testing how wind turbines could be more efficient in the field.
I see you got first place in the India Energy Top Junior Award and second place for engineering. Could you go into more depth about those?
So yeah, the first place award was just basically seeing which project could best incorporate energy into their design and how they tested. And the second place award was mostly just about how we presented it and how the judges thought we did.
What was the hardest part of your project?
The hardest part of our project was probably getting set up for the science fair. Obviously, we had to get through terminal and then we had to wait forever for judges to come along.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. Now on to Cassidy Riddle. With Olive Lawrence and Sky Shook. Could you tell me about your project Battery Life?
Well, so basically what we did was we ran a battery through a simple circuit which connected to a computer, which we made the computer track how long the how long each battery lasted. So then we determined the cost per minute off of the length of each battery.
You got a couple awards like the U.S. Forest Outstanding Science or Engineering. What was that about?
So I think the first award was kind of, I'm not really sure what it was, I didn't look too much into it, but it was kind of like we could win an award by entering in something. The second award was, basically they took a few kids up from like, I think it was the Air Force or something, but they gave us 2 bags full of stuff and it was cool.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. I'm here with Cassidy Riddle. So, what was your project? What was Project Light It Up about?
I called it Light It Up because it was a hydroponic gardening experiment, which means growing plants without soil. And the point of the project was to test the 2 different lights to see which one affected the growth rate of the radishes best.
What was your favorite part of the project?
My favorite part was definitely making the hydroponic farm. I enjoy building stuff and fixing little things to see how the effect could be different.
Could you tell us about some of the awards you got?
I got 3 awards. The one that I'm most proud of is the scholarship for a camp during the summer.
Thank you for your time, and I'd like to congratulate all the science fair winners and thank them for being here.
This is Julie Kaiser reporting for LGH Storm TV. Today we will be seeing what students will be creating in App Creators.
Hi, I am Bruce Dowell.
What do you enjoy about being in App Creators?
I enjoy being able to make loops and programming my own app.
What is one thing that you dislike about App Creators?
All the coding, because it's a lot and it takes knowledge.
What is something that you would like to learn in this class?
I like to learn more about loops because I'm not the best with them.
What do you enjoy about being in App Creators?
I enjoy the coding in the different classroom environment.
What is one thing that you dislike about App Creators?
I just like how we have to take a daily log and we have to journal a lot.
What is something that you would like to learn in this class?
I would like to learn how to code better and just get better at computer coding.
What have you taught so far in App Creators?
We started out the 9 weeks by learning how to use App Inventor to create our apps in. We've learned about loops, lists, procedures, and conditional logic that we'll use to create apps.
How many apps have you created in your class so far?
Especially since the snow delay, we're a little behind, so this time around we've only done 5.
What made you want to be a teacher for App Creators?
The opportunity presented itself and it sounded like fun, so I decided to give it a try.
This has been Julie Kaiser signing off for Storm TV.
Hey LJH, we have a quick announcement for all of you golfers.
Practices will begin next week. Golfers will practice 2 days a week prior to spring break. Boys will practice on Monday and Wednesday, and girls will practice on Tuesday and Thursday. Practices will be at Lincoln in the gym from 5 to 6:30.
After spring break, golfers will practice at Pretty Lake Golf Course Monday through Thursday from 5 to 6:30.
To participate at practices, athletes must have all required paperwork submitted. See Ms. Gilbert or Mrs. Cartwright if you have questions.
Thank you for watching and stay tuned for some interviews with Miss Hollaball and the 7th and 8th grade girls basketball teams.
We're here with Coach Hollaball.
Thanks for having me.
The 8th grade girls basketball team coach. We have a few questions to ask you about the conference and what you can see with the girls and how they can improve the rest of the season. So first question, what did you see in the tournament games that you haven't seen in your past games?
The first thing is we played really good team defense. We're a pretty good defensive team, but that tournament we held 2 good teams to 20 points, so 20 and 25. We also had some other girls step up, Hallie Hopple, Elena McDonald. Those girls haven't played a ton the last few games, and they stepped up and did a really good job on both ends of the court.
So for our second question, we understand that you guys won the conference tourney, but on the calendar we see that you guys still have more games ahead. What does this mean for the upcoming season? How can you guys improve?
It's kind of difficult because when you win conference, you're on cloud 9, and now you have to refocus and prepare for 4 more games. So that can be kind of hard. The girls are really excited, and then it's like, okay, now we have to focus in. We have games against, we went to Boston, LaPorte, Boston. We have a game tonight, or I guess we have a game tomorrow. And so those things you have to focus in on, and that can be difficult.
So now going back to the conference, you guys had played the Warsaw teams in the past before you played in the conference. How did they do in the past and what they did in the conference?
In the past, so the 2 previous times we played Warsaw, we had a lot of turnovers. I think we had 17 turnovers against Edgewood and 26 against Lakeview.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. And in the tournament, we basically cut those in half, and we played a much better overall game of basketball than the first 2 times.
Well, thank you for coming in. Now we are on to Roman and Nolan with some one-on-one interviews.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with Kaylee Giuliani and Hallie Happel. Girls, why do you think you found success in this year's conference?
I think in this year's conference, we just kind of all played well together and we all stepped up with injuries out.
Okay, and how do you think you have improved this season?
I think we've improved by just working well together when people were out and just going and playing together.
And now on to Adrian, where we will be interviewing Taylor Delp.
All right, thank you, Roman. Now I'm here with Lincoln's very own Taylor Delp. Now, Taylor, how are you looking to improve for next year's season?
For improving next year's season, we are hoping to help finish our free throws better and our bunnies.
Thank you. All right, Lincoln, so we are here today with Sophie Ray. She plays for the 7th grade girls basketball team. Now, Sophie, why do you guys think you won conference this year?
I think we won conference because we just work together as a team and we do good with that, and we make good passes and use the backboard.
All right, Sophie, how did your team improve this season?
My team has improved because we just have made better shots and made good passes.
All right, thanks for your time, Sophie.
Thanks for making it to the Under Show, Lincoln.
Track and field's first official practice is on March 11th. Please make sure that you have all your forms turned in to Miss Gilbert. Good luck.
Our positive quote today is,
life is 10% what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it.
Wow, that seems really true.
Don't forget to set your clocks an hour ahead this Sunday, but that's it for today. Thanks for watching Storm TV.